Hasbro Pulse announced a brand new Ghost Rider figure. Is it brand new? And what does this mean for Hasbro's Haslab? Hello and welcome back. My name is Jacob, aka Jacob's Toys, and thank you very much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, all those things. In this video, we are going to talk about today's reveal from Hasbro with their retro carded Ghost Rider figure. Now, let's be totally honest, a new Ghost Rider is something that a lot of fans have been crying out for, because although we had the Cosmic Ghost Rider in the Rider series kind of most recently, the actual Ghost Riders that we've had are quite old now, they're quite dated. We had the Riders figure that came out in 2018, and we also had the 2015 Rhino Build-A-Figure wave. Now, both of these figures are quite sought after still. However, when you look at this new retro one, they're not actually that different. Now, I am fortunate enough that I've been collecting for quite some time, and I actually have both of the previous releases, and I bought them at the time that they came out. So this is your 2015 Rhino, and then this is your 2018 Rider series. Now, as you can see, these are already a repaint. They're already a repaint of each other. If I just put up on the screen now the promo images that Hasbro have released, you can see that it's pretty much the same figure repainted once again. But let's be honest, it's not a new figure, it very much is a repaint of the old mould. Now, with that said, the mould is pretty perfect. There's a lot of details on there, you know, the collar, the kind of biker jacket, the biker boots, the chain, you know, even the sculpting around the head and the flames and stuff. If I'm honest, these are two of my favourite figures, and I've photographed them probably over 20 times in different pictures with like natural fire and artificial fire and all sorts. I really do like the Ghost Rider figures. And you can check out my Instagram page at Jacobs_toys to see some of those pictures as well. But with that said, it is a very good mould, but let's be honest, things have moved on a lot since 2018. Most specifically is the introduction of the pinless technology. So it would have been really nice to have seen, even if it was a similar mould, but have it pinless. From what I can tell from the promo images, there's still the pins in this figure. And it would have been cool to have a new head sculpt. Like, as I said, the head sculpt for Ghost Rider is near perfect. It really is a good head sculpt. But it would have been really nice to have seen something different, something new. With that said, it's definitely a figure that I'm going to buy, because I'm a sucker for the retro cards, and I need those kind of new accessories. You know, that changing head and those bone hands. They're definitely something that's well worth for me to pick up this new figure. And of course, for any new collectors out there that have been collecting since 2018, this is their first opportunity to own a Marvel Legends Ghost Rider figure, and that's awesome. That really is cool. But the big question that I've got is, what is this going to mean for the upcoming Marvel Legends Haslab project? Now, we all know that at San Diego Comic-Con they announced, or they didn't really announce, that's the wrong word, but they teased a kind of promo clip to their next Haslab project. And all we saw was the 50 years logo for Ghost Rider, some flickering flames, and the Haslab logo come up on the screen as well. So we all know that it's going to be a Ghost Rider related Haslab. Now, the internet kind of opened up all their theories and guesses, myself included, and a lot of people are going to say that it's going to be a Robbie Reyes with his Hell Charger car, and the various different sort of tier unlocks will be bits and pieces that you can add onto it. Some people have gone really over the top and said that the unlock tiers are going to be the different versions, like Danny Ketch and the Johnny Blaze as well. I'm not 100% sure what those unlock tiers are going to be, but I do think that this release, or this tease, is an indication of what's to come. Now, the reason I say that is because, for a number of things. The first thing is that Hasbro they weren't specific with a release date. They just said that the pre-order is coming soon, and to kind of keep your eyes peeled, or something along those lines. I'll put the exact kind of quote up, but they basically said that there's not a pre-order now, and to keep your eye on the ground because a pre-order is coming. Why would they not just specify that a pre-order is coming in a couple of days or next month or something like that, unless this particular release is tied in somehow to the Haslab project? Now, before you say that we've seen it in the box, this is not the first time that Hasbro has released a figure on card as part of a Haslab project. Granted, it was in the Star Wars line and it was at a slightly different scale. It was in their 3 3/4 inch scale, but with the Razor Crest, there was 2 unlock tiers that were carded figures. One of them was the child, and I think it was unlock tier 2, something along those lines. I'm going to put the graphic up, and if I'm wrong, then you can see whatever it says on the screen is true, but I think it was the second unlock tier. And then the last unlock tier, which I think was the 5th, was another figure. I want to say a Jawa. I've always called them Jawas, but I think it was a Jawa. But either way, there's 2 carded figures that they released as unlock tiers as part of the Haslab project. So one of my theories is this particular figure, if it isn't a single release figure, will be one of the unlock tiers for the Haslab project. And I'm guessing it will be the first tier to unlock. So you'll get the Johnny Blaze figure on card as your unlock tier. The reason I'm saying this is that it's a very clever marketing move to release a carded figure, promo images of a carded figure, and say, look at this, how cool is this? Get people talking, get people hyped, so that when the Haslab project comes out, people are already hyped for that unlock tier, so that more people back, so they reach the unlock tier. That's just a theory, it's just a thought, but I think that could come to fruition. I think that could be something that plays into it. If, of course, I am completely wrong and this is just a standard released figure, then that in itself is awesome, because as a collector, I think it's really cool that they're giving us a slightly different Ghost Rider that we haven't got yet, but also giving new collectors an opportunity to get a Ghost Rider. Because let's be honest, 2018 is quite a long time ago now. It's, you know, nearly 5 years ago. So there are going to be a whole wave of collectors that come into the hobby and come into the line since that time that haven't had a chance to get their hands on a Ghost Rider. Like I said, I've been collecting for a long time, and even picking up these 2 guys myself was difficult. Getting the Riders one was a real chase because so many people wanted it because they'd missed out on this one. And getting this one as well was a real chase. It was one that I actually picked up when I was in America, funny enough, when I was over in America, and I was able to pick him up in store at retail. But getting him over here in the UK was really difficult. So this one was one that a lot of people chased after. But either way, these were 2 figures that were very difficult to get hold of. So I think very similar to the Rogue situation that we had recently with the Juggernaut Wave Rogue and then the retro card. I think a lot of people are going to put in a pre-order for this figure if it's a single card release. But I do have my theories, and I think there is a good chance this is going to be part of the Haslab project. One thing for sure is that this particular Haslab project has got a lot of people talking, and I for one am absolutely hyped for it and cannot wait to see what they're going to reveal as the Ghost Rider Haslab project. Thank you very much for watching. Please do put your thoughts and your feelings in the comments below. And if you want to get yourself one of these Legends Collectors t-shirts, then check out the link in the description below, where you can go over to my TeePublic store and pick up a handful of t-shirts like this Legends Collector one. We've also got like Black Series ones, we've got Pop Collector ones and all sorts of stuff. But thank you very much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things, and I'll see you very soon.